my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is February 10th, 2016, and it's Plimsoll Day, and all the news that's fit to print day. And now on to your questions. First up, Radical Bacon asks, intimate question for Professor Dunderhead. Geez, you know you don't have to be so hysterical, right?
I'm not hysterical, you're hysterical. Stop hysterical policing me. I sometimes become a little upset, but I have reason to. There is someone with a time machine running amok, changing the timeline, and it's up to me to do it. Do you think I'm gonna get any help from these nincompoops that here at Opinion-Ville? No, it's always up to me. Always up to Mr. Science Guy. Don't be hysterical, that's ridiculous. Why, I have every reason to be hysterical. We're all doomed.
Intimate question for Fundy. How many synonyms for comment section can you say in 1 minute?
I ain't your word monkey. I don't even know what a simile is. I think. I thought it was something that you sprinkled on top of a cap. No, that's cinnamon. You sprinkle cinnamon on top of stuff. I don't know what a simile is. So, I win. How's that? Your request failed. I'm not doing it. I know it makes me look stupid because I don't know what a simile is, but I'm pretty sure you made that word up.
Microblogganism asks, intimate question for Oswald. Wait, no sunlight? Does your room lack windows?
My room has lots of windows. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got one great big window on one wall, one great big window on another wall, and I like the window so much that I put 3 more in. I just punched them out of the room. My mom was a little upset because they were just big gaping holes in the walls, but I call them windows. I also call them bird portals because they fly into my room and they're my friends. I have lots of bird friends. My mom keeps having a guy come over and fix the windows in my room, and I don't want them fixed because it confuses the bird and I can hear him thumping up against the brand new wall. So, I gotta punch another hole in it. It's a vicious cycle, and it'll probably never end. Maybe I should just knock the walls down altogether. Wall-sized windows.
Blackie Comics asks, intimate question for Gary. Have you ever heard of this online series called The Cinema Snob? He reviews pornos and other related films. They're actually very funny. Maybe you and him could do a crossover review if you're interested.
Yes I have, but I've never actually watched the show. Sure, why not? I'm up for a collab. Everybody knows me as Mr. Up for Anything. You know, YouTube-wise. Well, in the bedroom-wise, too. Actually, I'm pretty much an open spirit. Not to say that I'll just collab with anybody. Well, actually, yeah, I will. Huh. Maybe I should start becoming more discerning.
The Call asks, I have asked this several times. Intimate question for Dunderhead. When did you make your magic time bubble? If made when the time machine was stolen or shortly after, then you would only know about the events that changed after that point. Everything up until then would be viewed by you as the prime timeline. However, you seem to know of events that happened 10 years ago, indicating you have been protected for 10 years, which means you have known for 10 years that the timeline was being tampered with and have failed to make call to arms. This would suggest you are in cahoots with the mastermind, or you are the mastermind. And if you are in cahoots with or are the mastermind, that would make you a right-wing fundamentalist like Fundy Monster.
Oh, that's quite simple. After I had finished my equations for the time machine, I used those equations to create the time bubble. You see, I'm a genius, and I understand the dangers of time travel. So I installed a safety protocol on myself just in case something like what's going on now happened. And then it happened. Did I mention I'm a genius?
Axel Lecrow asks, intimate question for Puppet Jason. I've asked Oswald once. I was wounding your answer would different. That's what it says. Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford? Which would you rather have? So thank you.
Axel, listen, I don't mean to nitpick, but why do you need to know all of our opinions on Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford? I mean, does it help you to know? Because I'll tell you right now, I haven't even really watched Gravity Falls. My fandom calendar is full, and I really can't add another thing that I'll wind up loving, sucking up all of my free time. I have a life. I have a comic book store to run. I have a girlfriend. I have these idiots to hang around with.
And then I have all my fandom to take care of. I can't add another one. Don't make me watch it! Zelina Davis asked a different question for Vermont. Is there a lawyer in Opinion-Ville that keeps you out of the slammer whenever you get in trouble? And who are his other clients? Have you ever shared a cell with Bob Satan? Oh, sure, I got a lawyer. It's called Attorneys of Do, Re, Mi, and Cashola. Yeah, a little known fact. The cops here in Opinion-Ville are easily paid off. Like easily. Like last time I was in prison, I got out when I offered the guy a stick of gum. Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comments section. Until next time, my raunchy little robots, this has been Jason with a D. Hey, you bunch of joiks, it's me, Vermont, here to tell you what to like again. And this week, I'm telling you to like this channel, Channel Puppet. It's a channel that has a whole bunch of puppet stuff on it, and it's funny, and you should go sub to it. That's it. We're making these short. Less than a minute is what I've been told. If I can make it under a minute, I get a bonus. They didn't really specify what kind of bonus. I'm really hoping it's not a food bonus. It's worthless to me. I want it to be a money bonus. I want a money bonus if I can keep it under a minute, alright? What do you mean I've gone over?